Good afternoon, everybody. Today, through this video lecture, I would be sharing with you the method of finding the square roots, which is a part of your syllabus. So, which are the methods to find the square root? Find the square root. There are three methods. One is your by taking the successive difference of odd numbers. Second is by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. And third is by long division method, or you can say by division method. So these are the three methods which are the part of your syllabus to find the square root. So I will pick one common number, suppose small number first, and then we'll be sharing all the three methods with you how you can find the square root. Through this lecture, the idea is just to let you know about the method of finding the square roots, which is the part of your syllabus. So suppose I'm talking about 144, the square root of 144. So then you are talking about the successive difference of the odd numbers. In spite of 124, I will give you the example of a very small number like 25. You know all 25 is a perfect square. 25 is a perfect square. So how to find the square root of this, and this method is mostly applicable for the small numbers. This is not suitable for the big numbers, that will take a long time. So what is the idea behind this? Why do we say that by taking the successive difference of all the odd numbers? So you need to write like 25, first odd number minus 1, then it is 24. Then 24, then it is a term of this result. From the result, next odd number, 24 minus 3, that will give you 21. Then 21 minus next odd number is what? 5. That will give you 16. And then 16 minus next odd number is 7. So you will be getting is 11. That is 9. So after that 1, 3, 5, 7, and then next odd number is 0. 9 minus 9, because 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are the consecutive odd numbers. I am subtracting from the result I am getting. So what you have to do here in taking the successive difference of all the odd numbers, you write the number of which the square root you are going to find, 1. Then subtract the first odd number. First odd number you know is 1. So that will be 25 minus 1 will make it 24. Then take the result here and subtract the next odd number, and so on until you are getting the result 0. Then you check the how many steps are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in fifth step the result is coming equals to 0. So therefore the square root of 25 is equal to 5. So square root here is equal to what? 5. Of 25 is equal to 5. So that is the way we are finding the square root, by getting the successive difference of the odd numbers to that particular number of which the square root you are going to find. So this is the first method I shared with you, and I just told you this method is a very restricted one and is mostly applicable for all the numbers, but not that much convenient. Just from the small numbers like 25 I shared with you is applicable for those ones, but is that part of somewhere in your syllabus? That's why I discussed it with you. Now, if we are talking about the second method is called your prime factorization method. I am sure that you have done the factorization in your previous classes also. So when you are talking about the prime factorization, suppose you are talking about 144 to find the square root of 144 by splitting it into its factorization, that is the prime factorization you call. So you start with 2, then it is 72 are, then it is 36 are, then it is 18 are, then it is 9s, and 3 3s are 9, and move up to the last one. Now what happens? If you see 144 in terms of the prime factors, I am getting 2 into 2, then you need to work out with a pair of 2. So 1. Then second pair is also there, into 2 into 2. In squares, whenever you are talking, so I have to pick a pair of 2. 2 into 2. In square roots, square means one number is multiplied twice. So here I can call 2 square. 2 square. One more you are getting is 3. So square of 3. So that is a perfect square. 1 into 1 is always equal to 1. So to find the square root of this, 1 2 from here you will take from this pair, 1 2 from here, and 1 3 from here, and the result is equal to what? 12. 2 2s are 4, 6 are 12. So no doubt that 144 itself is a perfect square, and then the square root of that 144 is equal to 12. So this is the second method how we can find the square root by using this prime factorization method for any number. If big numbers are there, you can try this prime factorization method and then split it into its prime factor. But at the time of getting the square root, you need to make the pairs in 2's, because square root is what? 2 times. So which is coming 2 times, you have to count 1 time. Then it becomes the square root. This is the square, this is the square root. So square of 2 into 2, 4. Okay, 2 square of 2 is 4. But square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. Square of 2 is 4. And 2 is the square root of 4. So that you need to understand. Similarly here, and then this will give you the result square root of 144 in that will be coming is equal to 12. So another example here. Now suppose the same I apply for this division method. Now in division method, what do I need to do is, I have to start making the pairs, and there is a rule. There is a rule that you need to start from right towards left. You have to move from right towards left. So one pair, this is 44. Then 1 is alone there. So I am getting one pair only. So you have to start calling the table. 1 is left, so 1 ones are. Now you have to call the tables in squares. You are not allowed like 1 2s are, 1 3s are, or 2 2s are, 2 3s are, 2 4s are. No. You have to call the tables in squares. Like next term is of the pair. So that is 44. You will copy this here in the next 44. Double of this 1 will write here 2. Now I have to write one more digit here by which I will be multiplying, so that the result is equal to 44. Now you recall when we were finding the squares. What is that number which should I put here at units place to get 4 at units place? So two numbers were suggested to you, either 2 or 8. So if you put 8, what happens? 8 8s are 64, 16 and 6 will make it 224, which is greater than that of 44. So first I will put 2. Which number you have written here, by the same number you have to multiply. So 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. That number you have to copy here and write the result there. Then the remainder is equal to 0. You can close it up. So square root of 144 you are getting is equal to 12. So this is the division method. So this lecture I am sending to you just to make you understand, so that you can recapitulate it one time to understand how we can find the square root by taking the successive difference, how we can find the square root by using the prime factorization, and how to go for division. So I will add one or two more examples of division method so that we can understand that how we can go for this. Suppose I am talking about 2025. 2025. Now if you are looking at the square root of this number, so what you have to do is you have to make the pairs. First from right to left. One is of 25, then is 20. Now you start reading the table. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, and 5 5s are 25. So at 5 5s are 25 is greater than that of 20. So I'll start with 4. 4 4s are 16. Then 10 minus 6 is 4. So double of 4 I will put here 8. Now next is 25. Whenever you are there in the last step, now this is the last, because after that no other pair is there to copy. So when it is last pair, so if it is a perfect square, I need to keep a watch. If 5 is there at the unit place, so must be to make it 0, remainder to make the remainder 0, I need 5 at units place. So immediately I have to think that what number should I put here so that I multiply it at unit place, I will be getting 5. So that is definitely 5, and in rough margin you can check 5 5 is 25 and we'll make it 425. So 5 we put there, this is 425 and the remainder is equal to 0. So square root of 2025 is equal to what? 45. So that is the point. You can make a note of that, how to go for this division method. So these three methods are the part of your syllabus. To find the square root, some other questions are also from the application point of view. Definitely I will be sharing through some other video lectures to you so that you can understand these methods in a better way. Till then, bye bye. So tomorrow when we will be coming to the class lively, so we will just do the applications to find the square roots, that is of your exercise somewhere in your textbook is 6.2 I think, and then we will be proceeding with that. And if any doubts will left anywhere, you just let me know. I will be explaining the solution of all those to you. So tomorrow definitely we will start with the exercise 6.2. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice time.